Okay, hello again. This is my second attempt. Okay, hello. This is my second attempt at my first video. I was recording on my laptop and it just went blank. I don't even remember where I was. And I was doing pretty well. I started this video by saying that I just wanted to start where I'm at. I've been wanting to make a video for a while. I think that there are many of them out there, and if you're looking for something in particular that meets your needs, there's something that's out there that does. This video is to meet my needs. And what are my needs? I am about to be 50 on May 24th. Right now it's Monday, April 29th, 2019. So on the 24th of May 2019, I'll be 50. My oldest child, my oldest daughter, will be is expecting my first grandchild in September, and my youngest daughter will be 21 in June. My youngest son will be 21 in June. My youngest son will be 18 in June, and he'll also be graduating high school. So there's a lot that's going on. Also, in the last week of May, the first week of June, my oldest daughter will be having her bridal shower. So I live in North Carolina. She's stationed in Washington State. I had them in Florida, so that's where her friends are, and that's where my oldest daughter will be having her her baby shower. So that will be in the last week of May, first week of June. So there's a lot going on, and I've wanted to make a video for a long time, and I've been waiting for the right time. But I decided to do what Oprah Winfrey said when I met her, which is a story for another time. She said, start where you're at. She told me that specifically, start where you're at. But I've been waiting for a time that's a good time. I've been waiting for a time when the lighting is right, or I've had the money to make the scenery the way I've wanted to make. I've wanted to wait till I had a script or something prepared that I'd written out. And so I decided today, hey, just go make that video and publish it or upload it, and it's something to check off your bucket list. So I don't know how it's going to come out. I don't want to judge myself so critically. I know there are some people on YouTube that will, and that's okay. That's more about them than it is about me. And I'm okay with that. I really am. So there may be ugly reviews if anyone watches it at all, and that's okay. Maybe someone will relate to what I have to say, and that's good too. Well, what is there to say? I am a substitute teacher. My name is Chris, and I've been subbing for maybe 2 years now. I've been a single mom of 4 for 20, at least 18 years. I don't know, I remarried and now I can't remember. For the good part of my adult life, I've been a single mom. My youngest child, like I said, he's 17. It's April. He'll be 18 in June. And now my life is very, very different than it was when I was a single mom of 4, a divorced mom of 4. And I didn't have a career. I set my life so that I could be available to my kids, so that if I needed to get called up to school, I could go. If I needed to, well, I've always wanted to be home when my children got home from school. My mom worked as a single mom as a nurse, a registered nurse, and she worked a lot. She bought us a house. She did all these things. She couldn't be home and do that. So I did the opposite. I was home, but I couldn't do those other things. And either way you work it, moms, your children, there'll be pluses and minuses. Children will always have something to say they wish was different or better, or that their friends had that they didn't have, or some such thing. And all you can do is the best you can do with what you have at the moment. Sometimes your best is not 100%. Sometimes your best is 50%. And a lot of people may not tell you that, so you feel like crap, but sometimes your best is 25%. And so that's what you give. You give 25%. If that's all you have to give, that's fantastic. All we can do is what we can do at the moment. Yeah, sometimes we know better, but we don't do better. Not because we don't want to, but because we're human. That's the only thing I can think of. It's because we're human. We all want, or most of us want, the healthy among us want what's best for our kids. Best for ourselves, and sometimes that's 10%. It's not 100% of who we are. I know very few people, if anyone, that's 100% of who they are or who they can be or whatever that means. But that's the standard we hold ourselves to without even thinking of what does that mean, 100% of who you are. I don't know. Sometimes I'm just glad to take a shower and brush my teeth. Sometimes I'm just glad to brush my teeth. I'm up and I'm out of bed. And sometimes I'm not up and out of bed, and I just have to weigh that out with life and keep moving. There will be plenty of things your children are angry about, but I think when they have their children, there are plenty of things that they'll be grateful about, and plenty of things that they couldn't have possibly known before becoming a parent, that once they become a parent they'll be very grateful about. There are so many stories that I could tell you about my life and about the lives of people that I've met and loved. There's a list, a friend that I had, a beautiful friend. We've lost touch. That was a friend that was a prostitute. A friend that was probably a prostitute, but definitely in a domestic violence relationship that cost her and her children dearly, who also was an exotic dancer. Another friend who was an exotic dancer that just she's fantastic. She's had a